Hey guys, me Dave. So it's July 5th. I wasn't gonna do a video, but I just tried laying down for an hour. Um, I made it about a half hour. They're just nailing my ass. It's every day now, every single day. Even though some people got pissed a few weeks ago about them hitting my ass, they don't care. They stop for an hour and then they just keep on doing it. They're so stupid. They really are not afraid of anybody. They're just fucking dumb. You know, they're not afraid of Trump. They're not afraid of the high up military officials that know about this. They're not afraid of the high up CIA officials that know about this. That they can destroy them anytime they want. It really amazes me how stupid these people are. They're just like a rapist. A rapist gets a adrenaline rush. It's probably like a shot of heroin or a shot of meth in the arm. You know what I mean? They can't stop. They can't stop. And everyone knows that they can't stop. They can't hit a off switch. It's just not possible. You know. Um, so every time they torture you, is when I lay down. They're still hitting my ass right now, which probably will send you to the hospital again. Here we fucking go again every fucking week. Because this motherfucker wants to hit your ass. You know, so it's every day now. So I hope something happens this week. Congress is on vacation until the 13th. They're either going to look away and people are going to get tortured, or they're going to look away and this will stop. You know. So my sister's coming. She's going to try to help me with my curtain rod. So this guy's going to try to make my ass raw and whatever. So, which leaves physical injuries. But I don't know. I think, I really have been in this program since I was 3. 1976, I believe, were the church committee hearings. That was a distraction for a step up. Um, for more advanced whatever for this program. And so it's been 50 years of research on me. I'm hoping they'll let me go, eventually. I think it's a repeat of 1976. I think there's another step up to this technology, what they're going to do. They could possibly use this technology on convicted rapists or whatever, um, to make them feel empathy for the victim. Um, so what they could do is they could use this technology to put the victim through what they, you know, to, if there's a rapist, they could use this technology to put that rapist through the pain and suffering that they put the victim through. I think that's where this is going. I think we're a long ways away, but I think that's where this is going. Um, and um, because obviously prison, people go in and out of prison their whole life. They don't learn. You know what I mean? So now they can actually use this technology to put um, feelings and images in the criminal's mind and say, this is what you put this victim through. You know, I don't know. I think that's where it's all going. I think that could be the next phase um, of this technology. Um, I think that's a long ways away. I think that would take a long time for people to accept that kind of punishment for criminals. But I think that's where it's heading. And of course, they're going to need test subjects for that, you know. So, uh, I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe they already did it. Maybe they already did that. I was reading something. They did use this on psychopaths, rapists in mental hospitals. So maybe they already did. Maybe the research is already done for all this stuff. Um, um, and another thing, what they did was, this is published. They used this technology on terminal cancer patients, which would catch their final moments of death and how long the spirit would like leave the body. They know all that already. So maybe, I don't know, maybe all the research is done from this stuff. It's crazy. But I hope I can, I just want to walk again, and my truck's ruined. I don't have money, that kind of money to get it fixed. Get everything drained and towed and insured, and so if they let me walk, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go get Tanner and bring him up here for a couple hours. I can't, you know, it's just stupid. So anyway, I'm making a video, yeah, because they're hurting my ass. Here we go again, every day, never ends. I don't know. I hope something happens this weekend for the good. But I will talk to you guys later.